Welcome to Marriage, Money, and Faith, presented by Baganef Productions.
In this episode, we are going to talk about marriage and money.
Wow, this is very important.
Yes.
Marriage and money. These those two items really goes together, and it could really break or make a relationship.
That's true.
And this will tell you whether you should get married or run the other side and do not get married. So we're going to find out.
Stay tuned.
And again, we are going to be very, very honest with you. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask it. We'll be as honest as possible, and to make sure that you learn something. And again, we both are learning things. We both are having fun with this. And we appreciate your comments, like and share, and we're going to see what happens.
Yes, don't keep this information to yourself. Share with other friends and families.
Absolutely. And one last thing, I want to make it clear that we are not expert of money, marriage, or faith. However, I'd like to point out that we both have doctor's degree, PhDs, in our own opinion.
Yes, and experiences too.
And again, doctor's degree on our own opinion based on our own personal experience. So
yes.
we'll love to share that with you, and you're going to see what we do.
Yes, so don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned.
Subscribe, stay tuned. So let's begin. You ready?
Yes.
So let's go.
Do this. Marriage, money, and faith.
Improving and strengthening marriages, finances, and faith through honest conversations. Welcome back to Marriage, Money, and Faith. So right now we're going to talk about marriage. What is marriage? It's really legally and formally recognized as the union of two people as partners in a personal relationship.
Yes. So marriage is not just a physical union. It is also spiritual as well as emotional bond, where two people become one.
I like that. It's very physical, spiritual, as well as emotional.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It is.
By the way, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. So we are talking about marriage. I remember several years ago, we took this vow that we made to each other. And it kind of goes something like this. Something like, I, John, take you to be my wife.
Yes.
To have and to hold.
To hold.
From this day forward. For better. Or for worse. For richer.
For richer.
No. It's for richer or for poor.
No. It's for richer or richer.
See, some of you guys are not getting it right. It's for richer or poorer. But I think some of you guys really want to say for richer or for richer. But anyway, let's continue. In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. So, wow, that's a lot.
Or till money do us apart.
And that's very true. That's very true. A lot of marriage nowadays are struggling because they can't get their money together. They can't get on one page when it comes to dealing with money. And research actually shows that the number one reason why people actually get divorced is what? Because of money.
Yes.
So I'm thinking myself, if we already identify money is a problem, why don't we take the time to deal with it? Beforehand, exactly. So it's not for richer or for richer. It's for richer and poor. Things may happen. You never know. And again, this is essentially the whole part about marriage, is that it's not just all about good. There's going to be some good times and there's going to be some bad times.
Like right now, we're in COVID-19.
Absolutely. Actually, this COVID-19 is probably going to impact a lot of relationships, because we are spending a lot more time with our spouses than we normally do. So a lot more time. So that could honestly break or make a relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, all this time that I was spending at work, now I got to spend it with you, which I love.
Yes.
Absolutely. So we are going to have an honest conversation. And one other thing that I really want to focus on is that money part. There's couples and they dealing with money because one of the things Manish said in the very beginning is that where two people become one. So I want to talk about that for a moment, where two people become one.
Yeah.
And what that means is becoming one in everything that we do. Everything in this marriage belongs to us, right? I don't own anything. She don't own anything.
No.
It all belongs to us. It's kind of like, what are we eating for dinner tonight? Where are we going? This is our house. This is our money. Now, please pay attention. I did say our money.
Yes.
A lot of time people want to say, this is my money. This is my paycheck. And once you get over that phase that everything belongs not to an individual, but to us, I think this is when you begin to actually have a better relationship with your spouse, because now both people understand that we all in this together.
Together. Not roommate, but together.
Absolutely. And there's obviously, a lot of challenges where people are playing husband and wife. And if you don't want to be married, then don't get married. We have people that's playing house. We living together. We eating together. However, our finances are not together. We kind of playing like roommate. And that kind of defeat the purpose of being married.
People are living like they're not married. They're living like they are roommate.
Yeah, if you're absolutely married, the first thing you really need to do, have this money conversation. Have joint bank account. When we first got together, she bring her account, I bring my bank account, and what we did, we add each other to each other's account, and we both know exactly how much each other make. We both know where the spending is going, and we both know how we're spending. By the way, on the next episode, I'm going to talk about budgeting 101, so keep that on.
Yes.
Yeah. Budgeting as a couple is a big thing, but right now, we want to focus on one thing, marriage and money. How those two things, if you don't take the time to talk about it, it will absolutely destroy your relationship. So one of the things I always think about is our vows. I take my vows seriously.
Yes.
For rich or for poor. If I made a mistake and blow or, waste all our money, this is not the time for you to leave me or divorce. This is the time to work on it together to figure it out. Or another episode we're going to have is about financial infidelity. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. But right now, we just want to talk about marriage and money. By the way, if you have not had a chance to subscribe, go ahead and do it now while we're talking. Subscribe.
Yes. And comment below.
Comment, like, and share.
Yes. And share with others.
Marriage and money.
Yes.
Did you ever think we'll be talking about marriage and money at the same time?
No.
And the thing about money is that we actually never taught how to deal with money. We were always raised to work hard, and obviously feed your family. It was always about working hard, feeding your family, and whatever money that we have, we try to make it work.
Yes.
If you are married, you need to act like you're married. Don't act like you're roommates.
Roommates, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
No.
Where we married legally, but you paying half of your rent, I'm paying half of my rent. That does not make sense. So if we are married, we need to be on the same page that our income is taking care of things. Not give me half of your bill, give me half of your rent, half of your groceries. No, it don't work like that.
Because what if you don't have the half for that month? What's going to happen?
First of all, we shouldn't even talk about getting half in the first place because we married. It's our money.
Yes.
So I want to make it clear that if you are married, everything needs to be done together.
Yes.
Not roommate. Because if you like roommates so much, you wouldn't get married, right?
Stay in college.
And again, being married is about becoming one together, one mindset on everything that belongs to us, not an actual individual. Combining bank accounts, that we don't have my money or your money. This is our money, right? And being open-minded to each other's needs, because we both are completely two separate individual. So it's really about taking time to understand you as a person, what you like, what you dream, and at the same time share what I like, what my dreams are. And marriage is really a journey. You know,
It is.
we're gonna have a lot of up and downs. We're gonna learn a lot of things together. You know, so it's really important to be open-minded to each other's need, to figure out what we like and what we both like.
Yes. Also, things that needs to be talked about when consider getting married.
Ooh, that is a very, very important thing. So there are things that needs to be talked about, especially if you're going into a serious relationship, and that's before you get married. So what are those things that you think?
Like number of kids.
Number of kids. What are you talking about? So what if I want 10 kids and you want
no kids or just one?
Now that's a major difference right there.
It is.
So these are items that could be a deal breaker in your relationship. Now, especially if she want no kids and I want kids.
Yes. And there could be a red flags.
Absolutely. And if your partner is already telling you they don't want kids, do not think that you're going to change them later on. Because if they tell you they do not want kids, that should be a red flag to say, you know what? I don't think this relationship is going to work.
Yes. And we also need to talk about money and debts.
Absolutely. Because some people, like me, have a lot of student loan where the other, like her, didn't have student loans. So this is one of those things that we talked about before. The marriage, hey, I'm bringing $75,000 student loan to this marriage or other debt. How do you feel?
All this need to be discussed.
It needs to be discussed.
And then credit score.
Yep.
See if you can buy houses or not. And religion. What do you believe in?
Absolutely. Oh, that's key right there. That is key. Now, we both have to be on the same page because if not, there's going to be some problem. There are going to be a lot of problems. So these are the three things that we think that very, very important before you get into a relationship. Number of kids. Talk about it. Money. How much debt do you have? How much student loans do you have? Do you have a car loans? Do you have, a bunch of debt that was hidden?
Yes.
Talk about it. And most importantly, religion. How important is religion to you?
Yeah.
And I've seen there could be a lot of struggle because you have a different faith and I have a different faith and somehow we can't get together.
No.
So those are the things to talk about. So we are going to continue this conversation. Again, this is the very first episode. We just want to kind of be honest with you and you being honest with us in terms of what we want to talk about, what you want to talk about. Let us know. And at the end of the video, we always have an action item. Action item is one thing that we would like you, the viewer, to at least take some time to talk about. So the action item for today is talk about money with your spouse. Talk about marriage. What does your vow mean? And talk about money. What does money is? And understanding that it is not your money or my money. It is our money.
Right. So if you are a couple right now that's going through a financial hardship, it is the time to try to combine the income to see if it works for both of you guys.
Absolutely. If you're married, you should definitely combine your income together so you can accomplish things together. However, if you're not married, I highly recommend that you keep your finances separate. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
If you're not married, keep your finance completely separate. But if you are married, everything needs to be combined.
One. Everything become one.
One. Everything is one. Did you get that? You might want to say that again. Everything becomes one. Everything becomes ours.
Yes.
Not yours, not mine. Ours.
Ours. Yes.
All right, that is the end of our very first episode. We're going to try to release new videos every Sunday at 5 o'clock. If you have any questions, concerns, you can email us directly at marriagemoneyfaith@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get new alerts of our new videos. And we're going to try to be as honest as possible. If you have any questions, comments, things certain topic that you want to talk about, let us know.
Let us know. Feel free to email us.
Absolutely. And again, thank you again to Baganef Production for sponsoring this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us.
Yes, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and we're also on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys next time on the next Honest Conversation.